Yeah, in the application.
Uh, இது எப்படி வருது? Actually, before that, I tried to create website, but not work. Okay. Um, right. I will provide some example for call to actions. Um, oh, oh. Okay. You are able, for example, unlock your sales into X mode. This is a call to action for the customers for regarding digital marketing sales persons. For example, you will read some articles or you will read the landing page relevant to their your needs based upon your needs. At the final of the landing page, there is one button, right? Either buy now, try a free trial. Either it will be a boost your business into next level. That type of wordings will provided in the button format. That wordings it's nothing but a call to actions. It is a word or sentence to trigger the customers to based upon their interest, and it will be triggering words to get the sales into the sales. It is an attractive word to getting the mm, customer attractions to proceed the sales process. So to proceed the sales, that is the its call to action. Okay. And I going to sales process before calls. Before going to sales call, I have splitted the two things. One is the general inputs we need to capture during the sales process, and also I have listed the checklist. What are the things uh, we we have to done before the call? So first thing is we need to define either we have to proceed with either phone call or WhatsApp or video call or meetings. Based upon the first touch up base, it will we are able to communicate future. So we have to set either we have to contact through which medium, and also what is the quality of qualification. uh, Before going to the call we need to set our criteria, because you have selling the product of like 1 lakh to 5 lakh rupees. You are not able to pitch at a mid range, right? Who are the customers are willing to are affordable only for 50,000 are unable to pitch. So in that case, you have to set the qualifications, because during starting the call, you are able to identify, okay, these customers are capable of this much or not. We have to set the quality of qualifications. Either it's not only in money based, and also in customer mindset also. So I'm telling one example relevant to money, but either it's depend upon the your need or your service. What are the service you're providing, or what are the product you're selling is based upon it will be differs. If you record a long term customer base, then your quality of qualification is different, not relevant to the money. So that is the thing, quality of qualification. And another is quality of education. It's nothing but what are the points you need to educate your customer which relevant to your product or service. Without knowing the information of your products, they are not ready to purchase. So in that case, what are the things you need to highlight? Um, Providing the educational points relevant to product or service. And final thing is, what happens between the qualifications and the calls. Actually, it is a complete process: before call, after call, and middle of the call. Before going to your call, after qualification, what are the things we need to highlight? Highlight means how you nurturing your customers. Are you sending reminders? Are you directly set up your meetings with face on face, face to face, and this type of the things we need to focusing before call. This is the checklist: who is the prospect and what is the phone number, and sales call, what is the time and the date of the meet, and what is the goal of the call, and what is the prospect customer avatar. These are the things we need to check before the call. If any doubts, or I move to next slide, guys. Understand?
So yeah, I have a quick question. So there are
Hmm.
like uh, so the topic is before call, right? But before call, we are to touch base. We are calling them again, like phone call, all those stuff. I didn't understand. There are two types of calls. This is like pre-selling or something like that. Like I didn't
Yeah,
get that.
actually, before the call means it is the first thing, first touch base. Which medium are you able to connect to your customers? For example, I will, if you have the website, uh, I am the customer, I am visiting your website and provided the lead, I am filling your sign up form. It will be pop up on your dashboard, right? After getting that information, you will decide either you will make a customer analysis, like who is our customer, and that type of the analysis you will make. So based upon that, either you will directly meet up, or you will make a video call, or you will make a phone call. It will be different from business to business, and also it will be different from person's mindset. You want to approach real estate business, for example, interior business. The customers need to visualize the product. You have any mock-up, or mock-up, not like proto house or proto interiors in your plant. If you get the lead, you will directly invite the customer to your place. It is a direct meetings. But you having a SaaS product, you are an online selling product. In that case, your customer in German, you are in India, you are not able to direct meet up at the initial stage, right? So in that case, either it will be a video call, or you are selling a e-commerce product. E-commerce product, it's for using for day-to-day life. So in that case, it will be either a WhatsApp chat, or WhatsApp messages, that type of thing. It's drip marketing. Or you doing a cold call. The customer are not aware of your product. You randomly take informations of customers database from website, or any other third parties. You will be directly calling. The if you're conducting a cold calling, it will be a direct call. Uh, you get it? My point, question.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. During call, it is a one model like or RASNA, Rasna model. This model helps to capturing the mindset of the peoples, and how we proceed to the customers, to for our sales. Um, Rasna is nothing but a reason for call, analysis the situation, and submitting the doubts, notable the objections, and analyze the outcomes. Analyze the outcomes. This is the overview of the Rasna modules. Based upon this module, we are able to convince our customers. Re Reason for call, you have to set a rapport or framework to the customers during the call. Um, you have to set a frame. I am calling to this thing. You have to explain, or you have to um, give a clear cut view of what are the things you need to uh, projecting during the call. Um, Example, I will make a call for regarding with the digital marketing. Um, I like to say like uh, these are the inputs like WhatsApp, CRM, lead generation campaign. What are the service you are providing? You have to set the frame uh, relevant to your product or service. The type of the insights you, why you you call to that persons. You said you have to clearly explain the reason. So that is the reason for call, and analyze the situations, identify their situation. Um, you are calling, but that respective peoples are not. It is not a perfect situation to call. It is not for um, video calling or audio calling. It is only for audio calling. For cold calling for analyze situation, because cold calling, it's not set a regular meetup. You are directly calling to the customers. So in that case, you definitely analyze the situation. Based upon that only you will proceed your further points. Or else, if it's not only in a current situation, and also you have to analyze the business situation. In meeting call, you already set up a specific timing which respect to the customer time. So in that case, you have to identify their business situation, how the business is currently going on, and what are the things you are able to provide um, through your service or your product, and submitting the doubts. During the submitting the doubts, mm, in the call, we have to identify their pains. In the case of you have to asking the pain points of their business. So based upon their pain points, uh, we are able to provide the solutions. We are able to suit our product based upon their pain points. So in that case, you asking the questions relevant to uh, the what are the difficulties they're facing their business, or their needs relevant to our product. That type of the questions we have to submit to our customers, and notable objectives. Notable objectives nothing but during asking their pain points or difficulties in their day-to-day life, we have to stack our solution based upon the pains. Notable, or they are explained, right? Because I have facing this type of issues, and I, generally nothing but uh, uh, customer requirement. We have analyzing the customer requirement to asking the questions. So based upon their pain point, we have to stack our solutions and project our project our price slowly. That is the major thing in notable objectives. We have to stack our solution and diversifying our price. We have to make comparison of our competitor price to our. And the final thing is closing the deal and set up a follow-up for extensions. This is the overview of the Rasna modules, and I also provide some checklist problem the prospects are facing, and what is the top five solutions the prospect problems, and what are the deliverable discussions, and what is the call and remarks. This is the checklist. The major thing is reason for call and analyze the situations, submitting the doubts and the notable objectives, and the final thing is analyze the outcomes. Any doubts, guys? I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
audible?
doubts. You can
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
no doubts.
No
Yeah, you can
doubts, or
continue.
the section is very boring. I,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, okay. Sales process after the call. After the call, we have get some insights from our customers. If the customers are interested, we have proceed with the if the deal has been closed, we have proceed with the other follow-ups like products and service team, or else we have to nurture either in terms of quality follow-up. How will we nurture? Like we will providing the educational content. Either you will providing quality of memes relevant to the service or product. Either it will be a video format. And also if the customers are ready to purchase your product, and what type of the payment, and how will you will receive the payment. This type of things you have to concentrate after the calls, like follow-ups, dates, and outcomes of the calls, and what could be the better thing or feedbacks, the type of the things we have to capture after this call. Okay, the final thing is important. Important things we need to consider is for sales process is product knowledge, and the communication is clear or not. We have to consider that one. And what is the body language, and tonality is nothing but it is a language or tone. What is the customer tone, and what is your tone? uh, this type of things we need to consider, like mutual respects. What is your energy? Because if you have making the cold call for nearly 40 to 30 people, you need the energy. You have that energy, then only you are able to convince your customers. If you are pitching a single product to single customer, it's a difference. But in cold calling, your mindset, it's a much important thing. And also during the call, we have to ensure either the prospects having the space to their points. In earlier days, we have receiving some sales call. They only the pitching the product. They're not ready to hear our voice. You guys already having the experience. If we are getting any credit card calls or some financial calls, they only talking, sir. They don't not allow us to talk, because we have to cut the call, or that type of the things will happen. So in that case, that call, it's not only relevant to seller perspective, and also we providing space to our customers, like our prospects. And during the call, we have to analyze either at any point of the time we have to shift the control of the conversation, it in the form or not. uh, so we have to check either it will the conversation control in our side or in customer side. We have to check during the call. And approach, uh, consultative approach means customer need to understand, either we are ready to ready to understand their pain. So the we need to feel the customer. Okay, this product or service, or this person, or understand my pain, and it's helpful to my business or day-to-day life. That thing our customer need to feel. So now in that case, we have to build the relationship. And also the final thing is quality of data entry, nothing but during the calls we have to capture the all insights from our customers. For that we need to get the clear cut database. um, that is the quality of data entry. um, Final thing is fortune is follow up. Either you having a better product or better service, but you don't having a perfect follow up. The finally the the conversion rate is very less. So in that case, even though you having a good product, you need to regular follow upping the customers. Then only um, your sales conversion has been happened. These are the important things we need to consider for the sales process. And what are the do's and the don'ts during the call? I have listed some. We have provided list. Always think from the customer perspectives in do's. Uh, we have to think regarding with the customer perspective and genuinely understand the pain and the problem of the customers. Uh, Without understanding their pain, we are not able to solve the problem, right? So we have to understand that, right? Um, and what are the don'ts means? Don't over inform. Whatever the need for the customer, we have to structure your content. That are the things we have to provide. Don't over inform additional informations. Yeah, during the sales call, we don't provide additional information. After the sales call, we have to educate our customer. We are able to provide some insights. But during sales call, we have to provide a short, this crispy manner. uh, and also don't assume. um, we have to just ask what are the things. um, uh, if you have any doubts relevant to their business service, we have to provide set a clear cut questions relevant to their business. Don't assume the values regarding the customer perspectives. Mm, and also endorsements help their to remember after the calls. um, like you have to highlighting your reminders, and you what are the things you have to capture in the calls. After the calls, projecting that insights, like nothing but MOU. After minutes of meeting, you have to showcasing your customers. uh, um, for for example, you have to set a call. mm, Today, after 2 days you have to remaining in after the 2 day call. You have to remind the customer these are the points in that 2 days before we already discussed. We proceed with the whole sales process. That type of conversation has been taking. And during the call, you have to try to educate the customers, not only in technical terms, and also from um, that personal level, and self development wise also you have to do. These are the things or do's and don'ts. The final thing is some checklist I have provided in this attachment. It will be helpful for your day-to-day sales activities. What are the checklist and covered, and what are the qualification checklist I get from some online social legal, like a qualification checklist, like um, what are the conversation, how it will be there uh, in the call. It's relevant to digital marketing, so maybe instead of digital marketing, it will be source for common also. Maybe the conversation, it will be suits for your business also. I will attach the checklist. Maybe you can get a look before we discuss, right? Before call, during call, after call, I take the checklist from this Social Legal Academy. And the final thing is sales CRM. So currently I'm using this type of CRM for my customers. the CRM which has been include like what type of relationship and who is the point of contact and how the leads comes for either lead stage like is they interested or not during the call it will be happened or not, that type of drop downs will be there. I will attach that type of CRM tool for you also, and who is the customer and what is the number, what is that customer details, um, what is the reason for the call, and what is the perfect prospect. Actually, I have integrated the during call, the after call, that all the checklist in the CRM. It will be helpful to approach your customer with a data set point. I am following this CRM to my business. Maybe it will be helpful for you guys.
Vimal, sorry to interrupt. Can you
Yes.
just say me what is CRM?
Customer relationship management. It will
Oh,
be include customer details, your follow-up, uh, and also the track list. Not only a tracker, and also it include your point and the customer points. For example, if you're seeing this tool, it having it will be include the relationship between the customer and my side, and who is the salesperson, and what is the customer information, who is the customer and what is the location, uh, and what are the um, product they want, the leads or services, and how much price they will be quote, and what is the budget during the call, what happens, and what are the follow-ups. It's uh, complete flow of customer base.
okay. And to summarize, I just understand from this meeting, you just started with sales and you went into the understanding of people mindset, and you have somewhere mentioned about different kinds of people. So I just wanted to know some clarity. So you have an approach before call, after call, during call, some perspective, some standards to maintain while speaking with the person customer. So initially you mentioned there are four kinds of people who we have to deal with emotions, agreedness, something. So if there are different kinds of people with different mindsets, do you have a separate? Do we have a separate approach for each kind of people, or it is like common constraints to in single
Yes,
way
yes.
of
Yeah, for each kind of people, we having a different approach. I will provide that one also. Actually, okay. There you go. ஏன் அப்படி கீழே போட முடியாதா? For each for there is four set of peoples, right? During taking based upon the people mindset only, your conversation has been to be built. uh, i- During the call where you are able to analyze, either it will be analytical, either it will agreeable, either it will be assertive or emotional. Okay, so based
okay.
upon that analysis, you have to provide your insights based upon the information. So only I mentioned, if the people is analytical, you are providing the data or structured manner. You are projecting the numbers. Either it
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be a
yeah. I understand how we have
okay.
to project with the different kinds of people. Say, for example, what I have doubt is you have a follow-up thing with a customer. So
Mm.
once it is done, you have a follow-up. So certain people doesn't need a follow-up. They are the regular customers. They don't want the follow-up. If I don't call, also they will buy my product or something service. So such kind of people should be treated differently, right? So how do
Yeah,
you?
such if for after purchasing your product, you are the regular customer. But in regular customer, if the people is analytical, okay,
Okay,
regular customers. For example, you are selling the product of something networking. Okay, networking for before you releasing, it will be the product will be helpful to increase your networking of 20 percentage or increasing the network of 30 percentage. That type of insights you are providing, you it will be helpful to the customers, easily understanding your product for future buyings.
okay.
I will provide some of the not only in the call, after the call also it will be work, right?
Yeah, understand.
Or get my point, Vignesh, or I will send.
Yeah, understand because while speaking itself, we'll gather some information, inputs from people. So based upon that inputs, we try to understand the customer and act accordingly. That's what I understand from your point.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
exactly. Wow. We have to segregate what type of the insights providing based upon the people mindset and their need. That's that's all.
So I believe this kind of things will be happening wherever the major business like Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, they are also a service providers. I'm not
Yes,
talking about a product here. So wherever you go, there is a feedback. Say for example, the product feedback also is there, and the service feedback also is there for different domains. So here, will they have a separate category like to, as you said, there are four kinds of people. So, if it is an auto-generated call or auto-generated feedback, it will be common for all the people. That is what I am trying to understand because all the feedback calls which we are getting from the major business providers, or it is generic, not too specific. I don't think so. They are making calls on people's mindset or something. So
yeah,
that is where I'm trying to understand. It is generic thing or thing which we need to follow for each and every people, all of our customers, or it is a specific like
Actually,
understanding thing.
feedback of call asking the question is same for all customer, but whatever the insights get from customer side is different. For example, you will get call from Amazon for say, mostly it's a auto generated call, right? The
Yeah.
questions is same, but what we providing the answers is different, right? Based
Mm-mm.
upon based upon that as answers, they will analyze our mindsets. So based upon that mindsets, they will provide the results. But in general feedback, they're not providing. But we don't know how
Yeah, yeah. We
the
don't know
feedback
how.
has been worked. Yes, yes,
Yeah, we don't know the organizational structure of other business partners, business
yes, exactly.
engaged. Okay.
So the questions we asking is general, but based upon that feedback, analyze the people and providing the solution based upon their needs.
Okay. So I think I believe the overall topic it was sales process. So I believe whatever based upon your KT session, sales process is completely depending upon the people and people mindset and understanding the people better. So it is a
Yes,
so it is a day-to-day improvements which we are going to do on the customer basis. So when we have a customer backups, so we are continuously updating the people's mindset as a backup. It is not a one-time activity. So
yes,
until they have
exactly.
a continuity with our business, we are upgrading it on the daily basis, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Or then only we are sustaining our customer in long term, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
else it will be
Uh,
a customer to some our competitors.
guys, just 2 minutes more. Meeting will end.
Okay. Any other questions?
I just wanted to
Actually,
give a feedback
yeah.
for you.
Yes, definitely.
Don't think it in a. I felt what I'm say. I'm
Yeah,
what
sure,
I
sure.
felt. I'm just sharing my opinions.
Okay.
Some of the points it is whatever you discuss. It is very elaborate, but it is
Mm,
actually not needed to elaborate that much. You can be short and precise over some topics because which makes the other slides which you take care. It will be not make more interesting to people. So make the content very short and precise when you deliver. In your slides, it is short and precise, but when you deliver, it is explaining. I think you are taking too much of time to explain a particular thing. So,
okay.
which I felt it can be very.
Actually, sales is a vague process. So in that case, I try to elaborate, then people make understand more. You are a quick learner, I know. So in that case, you are like camper. But anyway, I will structure this presentation for easy understanding. So maybe the presentation in short and clear. So only I explain more. Okay. Anyway, I take
So
your feedback. It will be helpful for me.
why I gave this feedback, because I think everyone should give feedback on everyone's presentation, because it is not only about learning something from out of them, which you wants you also to learn something from
Yeah, sure.
each one of us.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
So
Mm.
we personally also we grow. That's why I gave it.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Guys, one feedback from my side for everyone is like we'll stick to timings because his content is so huge that it's crossed around 1.5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So, so if you have big content, we'll make it for 2 weeks. So,
okay, sure.
I mean, not
Yeah.
only for you, if somebody is taking next week also, it's for them also. So we'll
Do
try to have content for 45 to 50 minutes and 10 minutes of discussion. If it is extending, we'll take it to the next week.
uh, as far the content structure also, we can extend if it is bigger, and we have to finalize which we are going to join. So from next week, you told
Guys, it's going to
team.
get off. I mean, it's going to
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
off. So, yeah. Bye, guys.